Hi everybody, here is your do now this morning. I'm still Pikachu today. Or this afternoon. So pause this and solve this problem. Hopefully it was pretty easy for you. So first step, we're going to add 5. So 2/3 x equals 13. Now I'm going to multiply both sides by 3/2 because that's reciprocal and that cancels. I'll put this over 1. Multiply this side by 3/2. Now these don't cross cancel because this number is not even. So x is going to equal 39/2, and you can leave it just like that. That's as simple as it gets. You could make it into a mixed number, you could make it into decimal, but why would you if I'm telling you you can stop there, right? Okay. Now there's an easier way to do this problem. Yes, I could make them all common denominators. Yes, I could subtract 2/3 from both sides and combine those. Or what's easier than working with fractions? Not working with fractions. First thing I'm going to do is cancel the fractions. Find the LCM of all of the denominators. So step 1 is to find the LCM of all denominators. All the denominators, which we've got here are 3, 4, and 6, because this has a denominator of 1, right? And that's going to be 12. Step 2, multiply all terms. All terms by the LCM. So I'm going to multiply everything times 12, times 12, times 12, times 12. Now I could have put it in parentheses and done 12 times on the outside, but it's really hard sometimes when you're doing multiple step problems like this to remember to distribute. So 2/3, I'm just going to do the math over here, 2/3 times 12/1, these cross cancel, that becomes a 4, is 8x. 1 times 12 is just 12, equals 3/4 times 12/1, these cross cancel, that's 3 times 3 is 9, plus 5/6 times 12/1, these cross cancel, that's a 2, plus 10x. Okay, now we're going to solve like normal. Subtract 8x from both sides. I'm going to circle this because of the negative sign. Don't forget those little notations help. 9 plus vertical zoom in box, 2x, subtract 9, vertical zoom in box, negative 21 equals 2x. Divide both sides by 2, and I get x equals negative 21/2. You can leave it like that. That's not a problem. So what's easier than working with fractions? Canceling the fractions. Last slide. Now this time we're talking about decimals. What's easier than working with decimals? Not working with decimals. So first thing we're going to do is cancel. So in order to cancel all these decimals, I have to multiply everything by 10. So that's 6x, because that decimal moves over once, plus, move the decimal, 13, equals, now this is going to be 20x minus 45. So to cancel the decimal, you're just going to multiply every term, multiply all terms by 10 or 100 or 1,000, ... Basically the number of zeros. The number of zeros is going to be equal to the number of decimal places you need to cancel. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. You need, oh man, you need to cancel. Okay. Boom. So let's go back to solving this problem here. Let's do pink. I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides to get those variables together first. This is a positive 13 equals 14x minus 45. Add 45 to both sides. 58 equals 14x. Then when I divide both sides by 14, well, these are both even numbers, so I'm going to simplify them. Divide by 2, divide by 2. So that's going to be, this is 29 over 7 equals x. And I'm going to leave it like that. So here, to highlight it, what I did is I simplify, not separate. Okay, so here's your little lesson about working with fractions and decimals when solving equations. I'll see you guys tomorrow.